Pree Dis fam, wagwan. Welcome back to another exciting episode of your favorite entertainment and lifestyle program. I'm your boy Naldo Addi and it's your boy Dre. And this week we're coming to you from Cherry Gardens. Dre, wagwan fam?
Boy Naldo, the place nicer. And you know, might soon drop the house, you never know.
Richie?
Yeah.
People, we're gonna kick off the show right now, so guess what? Tune in. Ready? Let's go. Lifestyle content creator Nick Lue is one of Jamaica's biggest and most experienced motorheads. We caught up recently for this exclusive interview. Check it out. Nick, so go on, bro.
Naldo.
Welcome to the show, fam.
Yeah, man.
Don't know he's a busy man, so you grant a little time today and we're very appreciative, so we're going to get right into it.
That is it.
Born and raised Jamaican?
Yep, definitely. Yeah, man, yard man. And pretty much just a young youth where from them time into the car game, grew up and pretty much just continued that whole vibe of it. Had two brothers that were like heavily in the car game. And
Older?
Older, yeah. Grew up seeing them work on cars and stuff like that and just decided to just create my own niche.
How much is daddy involved? Because I always see a post him and trouble the man and I tell him, say, boy, him can't beat you in a race and this and that. How involved or how infused is dad in the car game?
To be straight up to the public, Dad was not really a car person. But I mean, you know, as he sits, I guess him see him son them love the car thing, him jump into it. But that whole vibe between he and I was just a situation where I took him for a pull in my car one day and him say, yo, your car slow, and then the whole vibe by it. I'm gonna say, oh, you know why I run with it, because I realize that family values in Jamaica is something that we need to push more.
For sure.
Yeah.
Which schools did you attend coming up?
I went to Prairie, straight through.
In your adolescent years, what did you see yourself becoming?
You know, it's funny enough, I didn't really have a career path, but you know, for like rewind, I remember going to school and when them asked you a career day, I said, you know, I wanted to be an actor. So I guess that kind of fall into the line.
So you're still in some form of lifestyle and entertainment.
Yeah.
Skunk Nation. When did you start Skunk Nation and what inspired that move?
Well, alright, so 2012 was when it was started. Big up to my two partners as well. At that time was Eddie Stainless and Steve Wang, who started that whole movement. To be quite frank with you, that wasn't something that we were, or I thought I would have been a part of. But because of the nature of, you know, promoting cars and everything like that, I decided to just create that brand that we can showcase Jamaican car scene. You see me?
What was your first fast car?
Alright, so fun fact, my first car was a Toyota 1996 Toyota Light Ace. But my first official fast car was a 1996 Honda Civic with a Type R motor in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Funny enough, I was actually telling somebody that car was in year 2001 I'd gotten that car. So that car was a 4-year-old car at the time. Yeah, which was a big thing because a young youth with a 4-year-old car was a blessing, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, man.
What inspired you to make people start mark up your car, Nick? You
know what's funny? It's my way to interact with the fan base and stuff. And at the time the color was fading on the car and I wasn't ready to take it off as yet because I said if I took it off I would have to put back something new upon it because people expecting that. So one day I just get up and say, yo, you know, for some content, I'm going to go halfway through and just make some people just mark it up. Because first I was going to have people help me pull it off, but then I say, yo, you know, sharpie style. Let's take it to the streets. And I think it was one of the best things I could have done. It really created that interaction with the fans and I, you know? So that's why that whole vibe came about. It did go viral, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's now black again.
Yeah.
Is there plans for another rap in the coming months?
Yeah, man, for sure. I have the idea, I have everything. I mean, don't ask me, because I know you're gonna ask me. But yeah, I do have the ideas. It's gonna happen sooner than we think. I'm the type of person like I work off vibe, so and the whole creative energy. So soon enough, like soon.
That is it. You're not only on the car scene, you're also experienced businessman. We're in your establishment right now, Fresh Panda on Haining Road. What are the services offered here at Fresh Panda?
Alright, so I initially started off with like car detailing and washing and stuff like that, where I'd paused that for a bit. So I'm more into car customization now. Yeah.
So I can bring my car, come and set it for me.
Yeah, man, because I mean, we worked with a lot of people that you would have known. And I have a new service that I'm coming out with soon too, which is a new way to apply color change to your car. I always feel like I want to find new trends and new ways to bring diversification to the game. Yeah, so Fresh Panda overall, right now, we might get back into detailing, but right now we're straight car customization because I like to express the artistic skill through you know, the cars.
And it's like more money there, so.
You know, funny enough, bro, let me tell you something. Life, it's gonna definitely cost a lot more money to do this part of it, but it's not only for the money for me, but because I find why this business works for me, because it also entails my passion coming out in the work.
You have created an immense brand and a name for yourself over the years. However, what has been your greatest challenge to date?
Always finding a way to reinvent the wheel and coming up with creative ways to, you know, keep the brand going. Because I'm a very consistent person, but like repetition, sometimes I want to kind of change it up and kind of dabble in different areas of the market and different areas of doing things, you know what I mean? So my greatest challenge is me. Finding how I can expand myself and become more relevant, and while being inspirational and motivational to people that look up to the vibe, you know? Yeah.
Obviously, you're not the beast, music affair chump.
Yeah.
What's your favorite genres of music to listen to? What are Nick's go-tos?
Funny enough, we always say this, I'm not gonna stop say this. I like Mallet and V6 Panatol. Yeah, Skilly Bang. You know Skilly, I'm a dog like that. So anyone a Skilly tune them, wap wap wap, crocodile teeth, you see me? Dancehall.
Where do you see your role in shaping Jamaica's car culture in the next 5 to 10 years?
Wow, I mean, let me just say consistency. Continue doing what we're doing. God has been good. I've been traveling the Caribbean because of vlogging and because of this lifestyle. So my main aim is to definitely see our car culture grow along with the Caribbean car culture and with skunk lifestyle, putting it out to the world through our platform.
How would you describe the current car scene in Jamaica?
Boy, it don't take a blind man to see, right? As you guys can see, the car culture in Jamaica has definitely made a shift from your old schools to your JDMs to now the Europeans to now the supercars. So as we can see now, there's a lot more supercars being on the island, and that's, I feel, is very a very motivational thing for us, because I'll tell my friends that own these cars that, yo, listen, you inspire me. It don't take a boy to own these cars and to maintain these cars. So the car scene in Jamaica has definitely went from here to here in a short space of maybe like a 2 to 3 year time span.
I mean, you someone like one Euros there off or something like that.
Euros there, man.
It's
so
there already,
yeah, we have
thing.
Euros, we have McLarens, we have Ferraris, we have Porsches, we have Lambos.
Yeah.
I mean, what we have, the only thing we have is a Bugatti, and more than likely one I go reach when the right time, or the person just feel like they want to shake the scene up.
For sure, for sure. How do you balance being a speed chaser with being a responsible and influential voice in the community?
Well, all right. It's funny enough you asked me that, and I know that my content is a little bit edgy, but as you can see, well, for most people that watch my content, I have a disclaimer, because most of what we do are done by professionals. And what I'll tell upcoming drivers and people, you have to pretty much be responsible, because these can be weapons. Cars can be weapons. They are machines, like what would I call them. And what I would tell people is, yes, as much as you will see me doing it, I try to do it in a controlled environment and to ensure that everybody's safety is, you know, not compromised.
There can never be another Nick Lue. But if you have some youngsters out there who aspire to be something like you in the car scene and the lifestyle, the vlogging and the culture and so on, if them just a start out, what's some words of encouragement or advice that you'd offer to them?
Boy, that's a funny one, because there's no blueprint to it. But what I would say is, once you know you're passionate about it, you're going to feel your passion. You're going to know if you like it or not, because it's something that you should be repeating every day. And what I'd say is consistency, persistency, and just creating your own energy and your own vibe, because you can't be me, but you can be you. You understand? And shout outs to a lot of, you know, other youngsters I've seen coming, like Shadowbreak is one of them. I've been watching his content. The Plug, which is Tafari, and I have way other people that has joined the industry that we're all friends. And there's no competition in this. It's just all building each other because it's one car community, you know what I mean?
That is it. Lastly, Nick, what's next for you?
What's next for me is pretty much seeing how I can monetize my brand even more and seeing how I can use my platform to inspire more people and just overall just keep pushing the car culture for the Caribbean.
What's your dream car?
So my dream car is not far-fetched. I'd be cool with either a Porsche Turbo S or a Audi R8. Yeah, a R8 Plus. Yeah,
so you're not married to BMW then?
No, I'm not married to BMW, but I will share this. BMW has definitely set a mark in my life ever since owning Poison. Now, originally a Honda man, but the BMW has definitely shifted the game, has pretty much showed you that you can have comfort, speed, agility, and a machine under one roof. Yeah man, big up on yourself in a Pree Dis show. Respect for having us on the show. You guys can find me on Nick Lue _ Skunk Lifestyle on Instagram and Skunk Lifestyle on YouTube and TikTok Nick Lue _ Skunk Lifestyle.
That is it. Nick, big up yourself, bro.
Respect,
Keep up the good work. Remember God on time, yeah?
That is it.
That is
Appreciate
it. We're out.
Mad.
And that was Nick Lue. And now, after the break, we asked the public who's your favorite soca DJ or MC. We'll be right back.
Hey, yo. And everybody let me hear ya. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You me have to ask, why eat other snacks when sunshine has the best for you? Nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, everything.
Yeah.
Turn up the rhythm, nice. Yeah.
777, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 777 one with dating.
Embrace the mix.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Alright people, so it's now time for our YPree Vox Pop, and this week we're gonna link up with some entertainers to find out how they or their family members were affected by Hurricane Melissa. Let's listen to their responses.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
I think it affects us all, even though Kingston didn't get hit, and we have a lot to give thanks for. I'm part of me and my family going to Food for the Poor on the Thursday after the Tuesday after the hurricane hit was actually a give thanks. We are thankful it didn't hit Kingston like that, and to give back is the only way I can say thanks.
Everybody knows a friend or somebody who lives or does not live in Kingston and lives in the affected area. So we know people who have lost everything, you know, and it's unbelievable. It's just, there are no words.
I just feel like every single body that's going through something right now, I'm related. That's how I feel right now. That's how devastating this thing been, and unfortunately, it took a hurricane like this to bring us draws even a bit closer to ones, you know, and make you appreciate life and appreciate the simple things more.
Well, let me start off by saying all of us were impacted because there's no way one of us can survive what we see happen and the rest are we not affected. But I didn't get any personal physical damage. May I tell you the truth? So water coming through some window we never seal good. I did not complain about the workman we never seal it good, and then we see what happened to other people, and I just shut up and sucked it back in because that perspective. This was a lesson in perspective.
You know, so I don't think it affect my family per se, but it affect me in a way where you don't know me have to go out there and try to help as much as me can. So that I only way more that say it affect me, but my family good, man, straight up.
Family members, some yes, but the ones that are in St. Mary, they're a little bit more fortunate than the rest. You understand? But the farms was trash, you know. Every single thing I've lost, you know, acres of crops, but nonetheless, me have life and I can replant, so I just give thanks for that, you know.
I have to give God so much thanks. I don't have any immediate family members impacted by the hurricane in such a way that, you know, that roof gone and stuff like that. So I have to give God thanks how sheltered we were.
Well, you heard it there, guys. But what wanna say? Let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, as well as the comments section on YouTube. Zane, and tune in next week for more YPree.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Last week saw new entries from Felony 19 and Water, but who else made the jump onto this week's chart? Let's find out on our Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, champion of dancehall.
Love it when you pull up on the dance step. Give your money so hard that I make
keep it on the low, cause God me evil and you know. I need no take nothing not off for send them more.
Skull a ball to me, she no want to send again. Force like a rabbit, girl, give me proper.
Give me liquor now, give me liquor now. Trinidad, Jamaica, girl, come here now.
So I roll up on the fixtures. Give me up the phone, cause she been a bleach pan, so she fine. Be your body speed to me, free to me, key.
Rock at Gibraltar, so we firm. Live us so we learn. Cut off the Louis Vuitton glass. I look for bad mind. Left them in I pass.
Oh, you hitting with the same flow. But from me, your ballin'. Wicked with it.
I talk about love. She not hear that. You look at the way you make her work. You better save that.
Scream Halloween Party recently took over the mass camp. And guess what? Rajay was there. Raj, how was Scream, bro?
I mean, it was a great ambiance. The people came out in the costumes. It was great vibes. Great.
All right, so I have some good highlights to people, them?
For sure.
All right, check them out.
Our up next segment is right after this.
And everybody let me hear ya. Me have to ask, why eat other snacks when sunshine has the best for you? Nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
The newcomer Au6us is here to grace our up next segment, where he's gonna tell us all about his musical journey and what sets him apart from other artists. Listen up.
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Give them my last and come back for more. And them no say I'm a army. But all of that, me know my half.
Au6us.
Blessings.
Welcome to the show, my dog. Go on.
Respect me there.
That is it. First things first, my bro. Your stage name is Au6us, but what the name that mommy and daddy gave to you?
Tyre.
And where you grew up?
St. Mary.
St. Mary?
Yeah.
So you're North Coast, man.
Yeah.
What schools did you attend as a juvenile coming up?
I attend like 2 primary schools. You have one called Trinity Primary. You have the next one called Zion Hill. High school now you have Coronel High.
In your development years at high school, what did you see yourself becoming?
Some entrepreneur. Yeah, but I never really have a direction, but entrepreneurship.
When did you discover not only your love for music, but your talent?
I was 11 years old. I was humming one night. Mom walked in, then she said, "You can't sing." And from there, it just swelled up my head. I just continue from there. Sing at church and choirs, graduations and so, and then, yeah.
So when you sat her down and say, "All right, mommy, music the thing there now," I would presume that she was elated.
No. No.
Oh, what was that conversation like?
Still not a conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
So should have rather do the traditional thing then? Take the traditional route?
Yeah, I guess.
Thing where you can do. Money and no problem, I'll spend it on ya. Give me a price, come me have to pay you. Me go.
Your sound is smooth, soulful, but still rooted in Jamaica. How did you develop that unique blend of dancehall, reggae, and also R&B?
You know, with understanding my voice, it gives me, you know, the push to say, hey, let's just mix the singing with the raw Jamaican music. So that's where it comes from.
As you mentioned, you started out singing in the church and being on the choir and so on.
Yeah.
What lessons from those early days still shape your music today?
You know, when it comes down to vocals and belting out, you know, the choir, so a lot of that in the church, and you know, it also shaped me to go in front of hundreds of people and sing, because you know we have conventions at church and we have a lot of people who have to perform in front of us. So
a lot of artists sing about love or struggle. What inspires your songwriting?
My upcoming, you know, I come from a rough place, as Sizzler would say, as Buju Banton would say, it's not an easy road. So, you know, I put my life on my tracks. You see me, I get a rhythm, just put my life on it. So really me and my life, and of course the struggles of the youths inspire the music.
And on that note, when people listen to music, what do you want them to feel?
I want them to feel motivated. I want them to know that, hey, you have a purpose and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you're going through, there is a purpose.
Psalms 23, no fear, no dirty weapon. Up on my knees, me go pray if me no feeling good. People feel.
You talk about sharing your message with the world. What message or story are you hoping to tell through your music?
Really, I want people for, you know, as I mentioned, believing in themselves. A lot of persons don't have self-motivation. Without self-motivation, I lose the race. If I believe in you and you don't believe in yourself, that defeats the purpose of what you are doing.
If you could describe your music in 3 words, what would they be?
I would say smooth, you know, for the ladies, seductive, and motivational.
Who are some of your biggest influences, both local and international?
First we have Sean Paul, we have Charlie Blacks, and then we have Massacre. You know, international, we got Billie Eilish.
And because you're picture perfect, your love is worth it. So
what has been the biggest challenge so far while you're trying to carve out your space in the industry?
The biggest challenge I would say so far where me I try to overcome is, you know, going out there when it comes down to performances. Because, you know, it's nerve-wracking when you see 200 people, 500 people in front of you. So, you know, as time go along in my career, you know, I have to go perform in front of millions of people. So, you know, as time goes by, it's going to become the norm.
I'm glad you touched on that, because I was going to ask a follow-up. What do you prefer? What brings out the best in Au6us? Being in the studio or on stage?
On stage.
Who would you put at number 1? Who would you want a dream collaboration with?
Dream collab with? We always want to collab with Dexter.
Yeah.
Apart from Cartel.
Yeah.
But Dexter.
lost in my thoughts, that's one time I know I can see the journey.
August, before I go, bro, I want to make the people know which part them can follow you on all your social media platforms, where they can stream your music and anything else, your bookings, anything else you promote, let them know.
Straight, so Au6us, that's Au6us on all streaming platforms, you know, Instagram, TikTok, all your social media platforms you can find me. You know, YouTube, you can find all my music right there as well. And you know, for bookings, email us or DM us.
That in the IG,
yeah,
can find on IG. Yeah. That is it. Au6us. Yeah. Man, as I respect me, bro. Remember, say I got on time and keep up the good work.
Patience, man.
That is it.
That is it.
We're out. He recently won the Sterling Gospel Music Award for Event DJ of the Year. And in this week's Mixmasters segment, we're going to meet Jade Francis, better known as DJ Noi. Noi, what on, bro?
Oh, there, man.
Ready for start the interview?
Ready.
Alright, where you mix up right now?
Mixmaster is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, 7 Energy Drink, double the energy, double the vibe, and by Sunshine Snacks Day Old Plantain Chips, nature's best bunch, flavor that sings.
Blessing.
Welcome to the show, my general. What go on?
Everything good, man. Everything
That is
good.
it. That is it. No, I want a very, very successful DJ, but you're not only a DJ because you have your 9 to 5 as well. But we'll get into all of that. Well, first things first, we're gonna check on the family. Because I want sentiment. You're from Junction St. Elizabeth. I get to understand?
Junction side. Come up in to be specific.
Okay. And which school did you attend?
Monroe
which schools
College.
rather?
Monroe College and then University of the West Indies.
Okay. And how did Hurricane Melissa impact your family? And did you spend the hurricane at home?
Well, on my side, yes, I spent the hurricane at home. During that period I was home. The hurricane impacted us, more so my extended family. So we're currently working on getting my extended family up and running again.
Fear none, the righteous might fall, but we never stay down. You're not gonna leave me now for safe because you call me a son. Who God bless your words.
What was your family dynamic like growing up?
Well, I lived with my parents and grandparents. And well, actually we had a close family relationship. Anytime I could call on anybody to say this is a situation. We were close. So even my extended family who were on the outside, and by outside I mean they lived in different parishes, different countries, we were still close, we were still connected.
Yeah. So after Monroe, you transitioned to the University of the West Indies in Kingston.
Yes.
So the board of town?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Chancellor Hall.
What were you studying at UWI?
Actuarial science. So I currently have my degree in bachelor's in actuarial science.
And what field are you working in now? What's your 9 to 5 field?
So currently I'm working within the agricultural sector. That's where I'm at now.
How difficult is it for you to balance being a full-time corporate worker and also exploring your craft and your talent for music?
The balance is tricky, to be honest, very tricky. Because after leaving 9 to 5, you're most times tired. Being on the road or being in office, depending on what the work requires. And then coming home now to putting some practice, some time into music can be tricky. But after the years of doing it, I think I mastered it to a certain extent.
You have been a DJ for approximately 10 years, or a little over 10 years now. 10 years now, excuse me. What has been your greatest obstacle or your greatest challenge you've encountered?
While being a DJ, wow. The greatest obstacle would have been, at the start, access to equipment. So, for those who know, musical equipments, especially DJ equipments, professional equipments, are very expensive. So when you're just starting out and you don't have that funds to start with,
the capital.
Yes, can be tricky. So the first couple of years it was very tricky.
Two-part question. What's your favorite genre of music to play and what's your favorite genre of music to listen to?
Favorite genre of music to play is gospel music. Favorite genre of music to listen to is soca music.
Okay.
The reason for that is that I realized that soca music tends to tell a story in most of the songs. And sometimes your wordplay can be, if you don't understand the wordplay, you may not understand what they're saying.
And that me just ask you, how you understand what they say? Because sometimes I don't understand what they just have vibe.
So I'll do my research.
Okay.
And in doing research, I'll also use that idea of being creative in my mixes.
So clearly you mixing up the gospel music, the people them love it, and particularly for 2025 because you won the DJ of the Year award at the Sterling Gospel Music Awards for 2025.
Yes.
Expound on that for us.
Well, over the years again, I've been putting in the work. But not just putting in the work. When I go to play, I make it my duty, my choice, my goal, my objective to inspire. So not just to play and entertain, but to inspire and to uplift. At the end of my juggling, as you'd say, my goal, somebody must be there who is inspired. You may come there after hearing, you're uplifted. That is my goal.
And I believe with that goal, I am now where I'm at.
Yes. Did you come from a Christian background?
Yes.
How do your parents feel about the man that you are today?
They're very proud. Let me say that, they're very proud. This is the first time I'm actually going to say this. When I was playing at an event and my father was there. And my father said to one of my friend came back and said to me, I'm a son that I play now. I'm proud of him, you know. And that brought tears to my eyes to know that my father is there in the crowd and saying that to a friend of mine.
I got alone around the street. I could telescope already by reverse step and repeat. Lyrically, me tally up and me never take defeat. Them never know. Say I'm an God.
Who are your top 5 favorite gospel artists right now?
So John Mark.
Okay.
Number 1. Prince Satch. Ryan Mark.
2 more.
Trezeguet.
Okay.
Smith. Alright, so I said DJ Nicholas.
Man has a respect for the time, bro.
Big up,
Keep up
big
the good work. I remember God on time, yeah?
Big up.
That is it.
Alright.
We out.
Something is cooking at One Part Restaurant right in New Kingston. We're gonna find out right after the break.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. Rare rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rare rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaica the culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof, and we just a do it for we culture.
Drink responsibly.
Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. Well, if you have a thirst for you need to quench, get a buckle for yourself and for your friends. Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. And that is evident. Pick your flavor. The mango, peach or the grape. The fruit punch punching with great taste. The pineapple, lemon of a zest. Yes, girls food drink are the best, that's no mistake. Well, if you have a thirst for you need to quench, on only one drink you can depend. Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. And that is evident.
He is a former American football player at Niagara University, but these days he's a certified chef applying his trade right here at One Park Restaurant and Lounge. Chef Judah, you ready to kick off the interview, bro?
Forward.
Alright, let's go. Forward, people, forward.
Fyah is brought to you by Carl's Tomato Ketchup and Hot Pepper Sauce, where quality joins affordability. Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix make golden moments, and by New Pack more than just value.
So today we're in the ambience of One Park, which is in New Kingston, right here. And so far, so good. Place look good. The food is so delicious. So we want for you, well, before we even get to the relief menu, we want to get a bit more data or information on One Park. So firstly, when did One Park open here?
So we opened it back in November.
November of
2024.
So almost a year, or we'll reach a
almost
year?
We'll reach a year now.
Okay.
This month.
What has the experience been like for over the last year?
I mean, I got here in February. I mean, thus being here, the experience has been amazing. Mom's from here, so I love the island. Came here a lot when I was a kid. So I'm back now.
And where are you from?
Toronto.
As the director of culinary here at One Park, what does your day-to-day task look like?
Looking over orders, checking the quality of the product, coaching the team, ensuring that everything's being prepped correctly. Environment, obviously you've seen the environment, we got to make sure that we stay on top of that. Equipment, everything under the sun.
You are doing something which I think is great for a sense of relief for the passage after the passage of Hurricane Melissa for victims. So it is called the One Park Relief Menu. Expound on that for us. What exactly are you offering?
So we decided to offer a few different things. So we have, you'll see the names are very interesting as well. So we played off obviously the experience that we had as far as the hurricane goes. But we just want to, think comfort. You know, I think that's the biggest thing right now. I think everybody needs a little bit of comfort. There's a lot of people without homes, a lot of people without water, electricity, and you know, if we can give back, and especially in a world that I'm familiar with, i.e. culinary, this was the opportunity for me to do my part now that I'm out here.
So it says every 3 meals sold provides a food package for a family in need.
Correct.
What is entailed in that food package?
So various things. You think a hygiene kit, you think food that we're going back, like we went to a week ago, we went to Jelani and we gave out food, hygiene packages, water, even cased up bog juice. So we were just doing our part and giving back. And again, Trelawney is where my mom grew up.
Yeah.
So it hit home a little bit more for me to be able to go back there and give back.
Do you plan to extend it to the other parishes, or is it
100%. No, we're going all over. We're going all over. Trelawney was just the first destination that we made, but we'll be going to where else? Clarendon, everywhere.
Okay.
Bay, Westmoreland, all over the place.
You have several items here on the menu for the One Park Relief menu. What's your favorite item from the listing? What's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal
from this selection?
I'd say for the most part I'm on a diet, but I would say the burger.
Okay.
Storm burger is definitely amazing. I'm a huge fan of caramelized onions.
Yeah.
So we put a spin on there with that.
Yeah.
Great ground beef that we bring in from Toronto as well. And we've combined that with a little bit of Wagyu in there, and just make it a bit more upscale, and the opportunity for everybody to try.
And for those who are not aware, these prices are lowered.
Correct. Correct. We want to bring it down a bit, right? Like if you think about, we're a luxury casual dine-in restaurant, right? We're not quite fine dining, but we want to find that happy medium. So, if you came here on a regular day, you see that our prices are a little bit higher than most places, right? A lot of our products we do import. So, we scream quality. That's the biggest thing for us. Yes, the prices are down, but prices are also going back to the community, right? So we took that approach, and thus far, we've seen a lot of sales coming from it. And I'm just excited that, Jamaica's going to benefit from it.
This menu, when is it offered?
Oh, night and day.
Okay.
Day and night. So you come for lunch, menu's available. You come in at nighttime, diners at PM, menu's available as well.
And with that being said, what are your opening hours and days?
So we open at 11. We close at 11. We're open 6 days out of the week, 7 days out of the week, sorry.
Sunday to Sunday?
Sunday to Sunday. We don't sleep. We're about to roll out a brand new menu as well. So we really want to make a splash in that sense, and just differentiate ourselves, and just allow people to know that One Park's here to stay, and we're going to be a juggernaut in this industry, and we're not going anywhere.
I love how you touched on that, because that was going to be my follow-up. What can we expect, or what can one anticipate in your regular menu? So not just the relief menu, the regular One Park menu. What sets your food apart? What are some offerings that you have where I cannot get somewhere else?
I think steaks is one. Like I said, we get our steaks imported, and we get it imported from Alberta, which in Canada is the holy mecca of beef. Best beef is coming out of Alberta, right?
Is that a fact or?
That's a fact.
Okay.
Hold on, that's a fact.
Okay.
So we get our beef from there. I don't think there is a restaurant on the island that offers Wagyu. We offer Wagyu.
Yeah, man, on TV alone, me hear about Wagyu.
And that's it, right? So when you think about steaks, we branded ourselves as a premium luxury steakhouse.
Okay.
So steaks is always going to be in the forefront. But then, aside from that, I'm a huge pasta guy. You think about salmon and all those things. We wanted to put a little bit of a spin on it and kind of elevate it a bit more. So you'll see that one of the new dishes called the King's Tide coming on the menu, and it's a crab stuffed salmon. And it's not artificial crab. This is real crab that we're dealing with. So that I know for a fact is going to be a highlight. Everybody loves salmon in Jamaica.
For sure.
And we want to put a little spin on it and bring it up a notch.
For sure. Any plans for expansion in another parish in the island, or even somewhere else in Kingston or St. Andrew?
That would be lovely. We talked about it. To be continued.
To be continued.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the field?
2 decades. So One Park JA, that's our Instagram page. My personal page is Uncommon Noir. And then, if you want to book a reservation or anything along those lines, we're on Open Table. We do parties, everything along those lines, set menus. Chef tables are coming. So you see this big table back here where it's a more elevated and premium fine dining. So a lot to offer.
That is it. Chef, thank you very much for the time.
It's been a pleasure.
Keep up the good work.
Most definitely.
God on time, yeah?
Always.
All right, we're out. Dancer Joel Immortal is fresh off shows in Russia and also teamed up with businessman Ramesh for hurricane relief efforts. Let's hear some more about the journey of this former Red Bull Dance Your Style winner in our Fyah Culture segment.
Fyah Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah Culture.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Joel.
Yeah, man.
Well, go on, bro.
Fully active, man.
Finally reached on the show, alright?
Yeah, man.
What were the areas or countries that you were touring?
Well, it was just Russia, and then when I come back in Jamaica, I go straight to the US.
Okay, so Joshua, Backyard, over US.
Yeah.
When you there abroad now, bro, you see the dilemma with your face yard and things, I'm sure you were concerned about your family members. Even your own house, kind of bad in there if you watch it for you and everything. What was going through your mind?
Well, when I realized them, I feel it. Actually, was very sad. Me overseas now, I see this happen to my country. It just hurt my heart differently, differently. Yeah. Couldn't even focus. So it kind of lit me away with even water, even try to come on my eye and everything. And I say, you know what, I have to hold it and still,
Yeah, pull
because when me believe in you say, when you have a bad thing happen in a moment, there's always a good thing coming.
Me a Billie Jean rat, give me rebel nose and a 3-inch foot pants. Girl a balance like Asian sang, but me.
You tour them now. How was that experience?
Yeah, man. As always, the energy and vibe, knowing that you're a dancer left from Jamaica, is a dream. To always go up on a plane for know say you dance, you make that happen, and you go to places where you never see before, people you never know before, and to go there for even see people do your creation, things that where you create differently, so it's a dream. And for me in Russia is a place that have a big dancehall scene.
Really?
Yeah, very big.
Okay.
Yeah, dancehall very big over there. It's one of the countries that I think that dancehall even more bigger than Afrobeat, where they do dancehall there. So me, even from here, I can share my culture, get that love to knowing that I'm pushing dancehall to a different level there too. Not just me, but all the dancers in the dancehall scene, many dancers. So we're grateful for this, and to see that we want more people in the whole Jamaica to see what dancehall is out there, because I feel like people don't really appreciate it like how we see it out there and how other people take it in different countries. So that's very deep for me to know that I can travel and share that all the time, and bring dancing to places that it's not there, like dancehall dancing, and that's the main goal for me, to leave an impact.
Man, no boy can't give me chat. You're crazy, don't do that till we get bam, 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 bam.
The stage name is Joel Immortal. What the name of Mummy and Daddy gave though?
I'm still Joel, but my last name is Pennant.
Joel Pennant.
Yeah.
Where Joel Pennant grew up?
Joel Pennant come from Old Harbour, grew and raised in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Two sisters. Yeah, passionate about him dancing from ever since, from my Grego school. My school we used to go was Central High School in Maypen, big up Maypen. Yeah. And all about my place differently, but it's a youth who are just testing and believe that he can change the world with dancing.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is it. When you did go Central High, where did you see yourself becoming, aside from dancing? Let's say the dancing never work out, Joel.
Alright, so
where they are? Policeman?
Soldier. I start go more in sports and play football.
Which position?
It's a forward on the wing.
Every man, of course a forward there. You ever play D-Cup?
So we never really play a big match like for school, but we did play like some local, kind of league. Yes, some local kind of league in my community differently.
Yeah, trouble there.
But running too.
Tracks,
yes, track and field.
Sprints?
Yes, we won world medal now running from school days. So, yeah.
You have a favorite football team, no?
Yeah.
Where side?
Barcelona, man. If it was not dancing, maybe I say track and field. I love the running. One of them two, they either track and field or football.
To me, free to me, keys to me. She got the keys to my heart.
How long now have you been dancing professionally?
What year is that now? How much I say now? 18 years.
18 years? And did you start out in a dance group or did you do your thing by yourself?
Alright, so the whole journey started with me and dancing now. Start out single by myself, differently. I have a close friend back in my community in Old Harbour. named Rai. Yeah, a long time Freddy. He used to dance, and then the first group that I ever been in was Russian Squad.
Okay.
Yeah, from when all up a big up Russian Squad. Is it one of the first group that I go stage on and perform, and from there I do dancing for my school. Yeah, and then JCDC and Dancing Dynamite.
What has been your greatest challenge that you've encountered in your career?
Greatest challenge. Me just say when I did travel to South Africa. Yeah, almost a different dancer. It was a different feel for me, a different environment, because they didn't know dancehall like that when I was in South Africa. They're more like reggae. Yeah, so they didn't even understand dancehall. They're more like play reggae and stuff like that. But I was not in my best comfort zone there. But me and Sanjay do music too. It was one that really first person ever say of our Joel. Oh, that's true.
Vice are true.
Yeah, I believe we can do music, but I say, yeah man, I can do it, man. And that was the song that I do was Thumbs Up.
Okay.
Sanjay, yeah man, Sanjay, big up yourself.
That up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright, so we can drop it in this.
I'm one of the first people, and I'm always motivational, I always know, say, watch you can do it, because me never really believe someone could do something like that. And, I stand up behind that, and even Esco the Shaka.
Active, fully active, fully active. I feel good today. And the vibes, yeah.
I've spoken to quite a few dancers, and one thing will always stand out, them say more while the artists them will use them, bust them tune, promote video, them in a video dance and thing, and God bless if you get a little paycheck.
Yeah. It happen like that with most dancers, and one of the main thing happened back then too. But in our field, that's something I tell you, say, in our field, Sanjay, me know, so watching a forward, we do music together. But me never think someone could do music. I have music, even though music in my family. The artists in Jamaica, they more believe in the overseas dancers them, rather than their own kind of dancers.
That's not good then, man, Joel.
Because enough time I say, like, most of the people them like as a tourist, people them come what we teach, them prefer to use them than we.
And you teach them.
And we are the one that teach them. So enough way go. So they don't really appreciate the thing until them see it outside of the world. When them see other people appreciate you, them feel like they can appreciate you. Yeah. So that's where the energy come from. So I say, they don't really appreciate the thing.
What are some dance moves where Joel and the Immortal Squad known for? Unobus them dance there.
You have Thumbs Up, Bounce, you see Maloney Tune, Jam Rock, you have Funny Way, wow. You have overseas, you have more like corner rock feel, so upper dance, danger zone. Because we are from easy dance to routine dance, because we have different level of dancing in dancehall, So a very few.
Did you know that there is hurricane relief for dogs? Yes, veterinarian Dr. Jaxson Heffes is here to tell us more in our True Tip of the Week.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, you and the True team went across Jamaica delivering care packages and for relief for not only humans but also for dogs. Talk to me about this relief exercise for dogs.
So essentially we were taking a One Health approach to relief. So we're incorporating the humans as well as their animals. We're understanding that, they have, an emotional connection to their animals, as well as the fact that this is a life that we're talking about as well. So we went down and we provided some care packages with food to the owners, as well as some dog food for those who still had their pets with them. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but a lot of the community members lost a lot of their pets during the hurricane, which is a sad reality for most. Sadly, quite a few animals were lost in that side of the world. And so we did some recon work to kind of see how best we could help, what needs they had at that point in time, to then get back to the national list to see what help they could be provided. In addition to handing out the food, we just did a general, vet checks, wellness checks, So I was at the Negril Spay and Neuter Clinic, and what I was doing was pretty much just providing free checks to anyone that was in need. So anyone that needed to bring their pet in, they were welcome to do so. Anyone that needed advice, I was there to provide it if they needed it.
How do you think animals, dogs, pets react to the occurrence of a hurricane? How do they, based on your experience?
I think, in all honesty, it depends on the personality of the dog or the animal, right? Yes, they're going to be a little bit sensitive, especially if they're alone, right? So if you have one dog, you might find that they're a little bit more anxious than if you have several dogs. So I had all of mine in crates, and they were all side by side so they could see one another, and they were in the basement. So I didn't have as much of an issue with my dogs because they were also inside. They were not in outside kennels. But I find if you have them in outside kennels, especially when they're able to hear everything going on, then you find it's a lot more stressful at that point.
Will the relief efforts for these animals be ongoing or just for a short period of time?
Well, yeah, it's going to consistently be ongoing, because relief for a disaster of this size, it's going to be a marathon. It's not a sprint. So it's something that's going to be consistently ongoing.
All right, my side, and just like that, we bring the curtains down on this week's episode of Pree Dis show. Dre, we're there in the community all evening. You spot the house where you have your eye. You spot the house where you want to buy it?
Buy? I mean, build up. Already find the land, so you know, time soon come.
All right, you hear what bad bro say? That's Dre. I am Naldo, and until next week, stay safe and big up on yourselves. In.
Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.